Morning Show.
Good morning, and welcome to today's edition of the Sugar City Morning Show. Muy buenos días todos y bienvenidos a esta edición del Sugar City Morning Show. Hoy es, como nada, hoy es ya el 12 de julio y son exactamente las 7:02. Bienvenidos todos. Estamos transmitiendo en vivo desde Nortevisión, Canal 10, aquí en la calle San Lorenzo, y gracias por permitirnos llegar hasta lo más íntimo de sus hogares. Gracias por permitirnos llegar hasta sus habitaciones. Estamos transmitiendo por cable, lo que permite que todos los municipios en País de Belice pueden vernos. Es más, tomó tiempo aparte ahora para saludar toda nuestra audiencia en Corozal, en Orange Walk, en la ciudad de Belice, en Belmopan, en Santa Elena, San Ignacio, en Beque Viejo, perdón, San José Socots, también Dangriga y Punta Gorda. Good morning. Como dije, gracias por ese privilegio de entrar hasta sus hogares. Muchas gracias. Pero también estamos transmitiendo por aire. ¿Qué significa es de que si es que no estás conectado al cable, si es que optas no conectarte al cable, o como sea el caso, donde vivas no hay cable, entonces, y quieres ver televisión, lo único que puedes ver es Canal 10. Es un servicio gratuito. Simplemente tienes que extender una antenita para afuera, conectarla a tu televisor y vas a ver Canal 10 completamente gratis. Es la única estación de televisión que está transmitiendo por aire. También estamos transmitiendo por internet. Si tienes que Facebook, facilito, simplemente tienes que ir a la página Sugar City Morning Show y ahí nos ves. Y lo conveniente de esto es de que lo puedes ver a la hora que te dé la gana. Buenos días todos de nuevo, 7:05. Como siempre, le damos inicio a este programa con una oración. Porque yo creo que es lo más sensato hacer. Yo creo que es cada persona que tiene conciencia y que se hace las preguntas y que tiene que reconocer a un poder superior de una forma u otra, porque de otra forma no hace sentido esto. Entonces, te pido que te unas conmigo a darle gracias a este poder superior y decirle lo más íntimo de nosotros, qué es lo que queremos, obviamente en tiempo aparte. Padre, te doy las gracias por todas tus bendiciones. Muchas gracias por la vida, la salud, las fuerzas. Muchas gracias por el bienestar. Muchas gracias por nuestros familiares. Muchas gracias por nuestras amistades. Muchas gracias por todo esto, Padre. Te pido que nos continúes bendiciendo y que nosotros también empecemos a empezar a merecer esas bendiciones. Como siempre, Padre, te pido por los enfermos, por los niños desamparados, por los viejitos. Te pido, Padre, por todos nosotros, que tengamos un día exitoso. Te bendecimos, te glorificamos y bendecimos tu nombre siempre. Amén. This is the general weather forecast. Turning now to the weather for the country of Belize for today, Friday, July 12th. And first in English and then in Spanish. The general situation says a moderate east to southeasterly airflow prevails over the area. The 24-hour forecast says it's going to be mostly sunny today and partly cloudy tonight, with only isolated showers. The winds blowing from the east-southeast, 10 to 20 knots. The sea stayed moderate. Temperatures along the coast, 88 degrees as a high, 83 as a low. Inland, 94 degrees as a high and 75 degrees as a low. And in the hills, 84 degrees Fahrenheit as a high and 70 as a low. There is a small craft caution likely later tonight, obviously because of the winds that can go in excess of 20 knots. So be very careful. That's not in place yet. It's going to be in effect later tonight. Likely to be in effect later tonight. The outlook for tomorrow, beg your pardon, for tomorrow, Saturday and Saturday night is for similar weather conditions to prevail. High tide occurs this morning at 6:09, a low tide at 1:22 this afternoon, a second high tide at 8:16, and a second low tide tomorrow at 12:36. That's 24 minutes before 1 in the morning. The sun rose this morning at 5:25, and the sun is setting this evening at 6:31. And pretty much the moon is rising this afternoon at 3 minutes after 1 and is setting tomorrow morning at 2:37. Thank you, forecaster Shayna Young. Buenos días, compañeros, compañeras. Aquí les va el reporte del estado del tiempo para hoy, viernes 12 de julio. Y a propósito, si estás cumpliendo años hoy, que la pases de maravilla. ¿Ok? Vamos a ver a quién podemos saludar a este momento rápidamente, si es que Facebook nos lo permite. Vamos a ver. Margarito Quinil, Luis Espat, Florence Jones Puerto, Manuel, pues es en Mérida, Therese Roth, and Christy Giselle Ávila. Son las 5 personas, según mi Facebook, que cumplen años hoy. Escasamente, alguno de ellos creo que vive, bueno, uno vive en Mérida, el otro vive en no sé a dónde, pero si es que Florence está aquí, que la pases muy bien, muy, muy, muy bien. Este es el reporte del estado del tiempo para hoy, viernes 12 de julio. Un flujo de aire algo moderado y proveniente del este y sudeste está controlando nuestro clima. Entonces, para las siguientes 24 horas, esencialmente soleado. Hoy parcialmente nublado por la noche, con chubascos aislados. Los vientos del este-sudeste, 10 a 20 nudos. El estado del mar moderado. Temperaturas por la costa 88 con una máxima, 83 con una mínima. En el interior 94 con una máxima, 75 con una mínima. Y por las colinas 84 con una máxima y 70 con una mínima. Una nota de cautela posiblemente esté en vigor hoy por la noche, así que esto es obviamente por las condiciones que pudieran empeorarse hoy por la noche, así que una nota de cautela para las pequeñas embarcaciones para la noche, y también me imagino para el atardecer y la noche. Sábado y sábado por la noche, ¿qué es lo que podemos ver? Condiciones similares. Una marea alta a las 6:09 hoy por la mañana, una baja a las 1:22, otra alta a las 8:16 por la noche y otra baja a la 1 de la mañana menos 24 minutos. El sol salió hoy a las 5:25 y el sol se oculta a las 6:31. De igual forma, la luna sale a las 3:01 y se oculta mañana por la madrugada a las 2:37. Son las 7:11. Tenemos que agradecer a nuestros patrocinadores, como siempre, a German Vega Sons, Vega Imports, también a Gilles Meat Shop, Vegas Distributors, Government of Belize Information Service, the Referendum Unit, también Digi, la empresa Digi, y in our stores. Así que vamos a este momento a una pausa, cuando son las 7:12, y estaremos de vuelta con ustedes luego de estos anuncios. Pero no se vayan.
Everyone needs a getaway. Why not make it in your own backyard? Learn the history of your old capital. Or venture out on a road trip to experience the village life and be captivated by nature's wildlife, culture, and food. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
Take a journey with us to endless possibilities. Our future as a country is now. DigiNet Boost is countrywide. Taking Belize into the future. A nationwide technological evolution. As the most advanced fiber connection, DigiNet Boost is a step forward into a modern world. Belize is powered by DigiNet. DigiNet Boost, now available countrywide.
The sunny days are here, and whether it's for a picnic or in your kitchen, you need the meat. Gillette's Meat Shop proudly offers a variety of juicy cuts such as processed meats, ham, bacon, salami, longaniza, and sugar cure ham, just to mention a few. Enjoy our meats in beef, pork, and mutton. So for that healthy cut your family enjoys, visit us at number 18 San Antonio Road in Orange Walk from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 12:30 and 3 to 5 p.m. Sundays, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Place your orders at 322-3486 or 322-2175 or even 610-4061. Send us an email at derekgillett31@gmail.com. Gillette's Meat Shop, fresh and processed meats.
Ay, qué rico.
6 cylinders to pure potential and better performance.
It looks like it vibrates. You think it could be the horsepower?
With a quart of oil and the calibration of the injectors, it will start to get the watchers again on the street.
We take a motor to its optimal level. We speak machine, rush runs, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega & Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
Every friendly competition has a winner and a loser, a runner-up, a second best, someone that just doesn't have what it takes. Our friends know this feeling all too well. Since Digi introduced their new prepaid data plans, Digi fans have been happier than ever. While the other guys, their plans just can't even compare. Digi's new plans have the best value for your dollar. That's more data for less money, with even more options. So keep being a winner and keep living your best life with Digi.
I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller.
Need an escape from your daily schedule? Why not become a tourist in your own country? Discover Western Belize. Transport back in time and be awed by the reminiscences of the Mayan civilization. Be adventurous or spend a day with family and friends enjoying the serenity of the Macau River. Sample a Kaya staple or pick up some fresh produce to make your own delicacy. Come visit us in Western Belize. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. It is exactly 18 minutes after 7, and today is the 12th of July. Did I get it right? Yes. I'd like to say good morning and welcome to our good friend, Mr. Robert Checky Usher. Good morning, Checky.
Morning, Mr. Martinez.
¿Cómo estás?
Bien, muchas gracias. ¿And you?
Muy bien, ok. Yo también.
Okay,
Pues yo también. Tengo una... Ya sabes que se tiende a complicar el caso con mi garganta, pero aparte de eso, muy bien.
Yeah, well, today Friday, pa. Today Friday, a lot of people, they get ready for the weekend. You know, usually on weekends, I see like a lot of celebrations are going on weekends now, especially weddings. A lot of weddings that happen, which is good, no?
Yeah.
A lot of people get married, boy.
Well, I don't know if there's a special month for people to get married, because every month is just as good. But I guess when you take into consideration the weather, July is one of the best months. It's raining.
Yeah, well, a lot of people get married, but also apart from that, Emmanuel, you know that school is out right now. We have some high schools that are having summer classes. But school is out right now, and apart from getting married, a lot of people right now, they get ready for back to school. They start to do their shopping for back to school. You know, they have to get all the materials, their school bag, uniforms, and everything, and pay their school fees. So, like, you'd say, like, so other businesses, what people usually go up, make I go say what they got at this place and make I buy something. Because they use that money to get some back to school materials. And we have July and August, we have enough time, you know, every week maybe you'll buy one week maybe you'll buy the exercise book there, next week you'll buy the crayons and different materials. So by the 2nd of September you're supposed to have everything, but they have some people have like 6 weeks then they go to school.
And that's where it creates a heavy burden on the parents.
Yes, it go hard because only when it comes to uniform, the big investment. I know that some schools, even primary schools, are asking that the boys use only black shoes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that all the schools?
No, not all the schools, because I see some schools. One school that I know about, I see them using black shoes, and I know the school ask about it, but I see some other schools and then use any other colors. Maybe that the policy at the school, or maybe that is something when the principal come up with. So people have to get that black shoes. But you know, black shoes and shoes are not hard to find. You know, and also you know, we want to encourage the parents there. If you continue push and get the materials, the necessary material that your child will need to go to school, because like I tell a lot of my friends, you got this phone, somebody could take it away from you. But when you get that song education, nobody can take that away from you.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. I can understand the problems that a lot of parents are facing when it comes to the cost. And that's why people radiate to certain stores that have better prices and et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, true.
You know?
Yeah.
But just to... A while ago, you asked me a question.
Yeah, I asked you how you're doing.
Yes, but apart from that, you asked me another question. and you asked me a question if Mr. Joseph Budna is supposed to be sent back to Guatemala to finish off his jail time. Remember that he is a Belizean.
And he's in Belize.
Serving a 30-year sentence in Guatemala.
Where he escaped from.
He has since escaped for the second time from the prisons in Guatemala and is in Belize. The question is, should he be sent back? Is there any extradition treaty between Belize and Guatemala? Can he be, what would the legal process be? Can he serve the remaining years in Belize?
Or if there's a
I
prisoner
don't think
exchange.
that is automatic. Not because you were serving time in Guatemala means that if you're captured here in Belize, you'll be sent to jail because you did not commit that offense here in Belize. So the courts cannot send you to jail for something that you didn't do here in Belize, period.
Yeah, that's irrelevant.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So because we clear this up because all the people are asking why, what are they going to do with Mr. Budna? I don't know. I'm hoping that he has to suffer the consequences of his actions, period. If he needs to go back to Guatemala, then he needs to go back to Guatemala. I would believe that they're going to be a little bit soft, and possibly he could, after negotiations with Guatemala, say, tell you what, let's have a little arrangement. We may not have an extradition treaty with Guatemala, but there are certain protocols in place. All right, the man has about 10 years left to do in Guatemala. Let him do the 10 years in Belize. But that has to be worked on. That's not automatic. So what do you think, Checky?
Well, make us see what this person think. He say, good morning. They want to know about the village council. We can talk about that in a little while.
Talk about that in a little while.
But our next text say early, he say, if you send him back to Guatemala, they will kill him. That is what
Who will kill him?
That is what people are thinking. Because, you know, he had an interview on one of the leading radio stations here in Belize about 3 weeks to a month ago. He was
Wait, hold up. Is he out of jail from then?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
About 3 weeks to a month ago, he called one of the media houses and he was giving his story. He said that he was in the jail in Guatemala and he managed to escape.
For the second time?
Yeah. He never said if he in the Belize, but he said the conditions are where the jail in Guatemala, that are no joke. He also said that, you remember there was an incident by the border where an incident between the Belize Defense Force and some young boy from Guatemala that was killed. He said when that happened, he said they beat him up bad at jail. He said they really brutalized him. And he asked the government of Belize and he asked the commissioner to please don't send him back to Guatemala. Because if he go back to Guatemala, he don't know that he's a dead man.
Well, that is his story, and that may not be entirely true. He is going to get a beating again. I think that's the most probable thing that's going to happen. But for him to be killed, I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. He's just putting in a little bit of fear into government.
Yeah, I'll try. But then,
well, at least that killed outright by the prisoner, by the wardens. I mean, maybe in an indirect manner, made to die.
Yeah.
You know?
What if we
Not
have
him.
Guatemalans doing time here in Belize and they can do an exchange?
That's another possibility.
You know, send one of the prisoners there and have that person spend his time in Guatemala.
But I would also believe that some sort of counseling needs to be in place for Mr. Buddha, because if he has not, if he has publicly said, or not publicly said, that's not what I want to say, but if he, in this conversation with this therapist, confirms that there's a change of life for him, and that at the end of the day he is sorry for what he's done, blah, 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 some sort of
Mercy?
no, some sort of
Consideration?
indication that he has turned a new leaf. Because if you put him as a free man and he is back into doing whatever he did before,
What he used to do.
whatever he used to do, well then he's better off behind bars.
Yeah, somebody sent a text here and said, I think this fellow has a pending case here in Belize, something about molesting a boy, a little boy.
That man?
Yeah, this is what somebody
But I
said. in the
gather
text.
also there's a man saying, there's a call saying that he also has a pending case in the USA or something like
Yes,
that.
yes, the US is calling
So
on him as well.
who is this man and what has he done or what he's not done yet?
He used to be a young boy growing up right here in Orange Walk, you know.
Really?
Mr. Martinez. He used to sell fudge and pudding and so. He used to always there around with him. I think they moved to San Pedro. Yeah, he was around, but I don't know how the boy get out a hand. But you know how it is.
What did he do to serve a 30-year sentence in Guatemala?
Boy, I don't really know that what him do to Guatemala. I don't really know that what him do to Guatemala. But you know that time there was extended because of the first escape, you know.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, because the first time you do, they never that amount. But I think it has something to do with alleged kidnapping of somebody in Guatemala or some illegal thing what happened close to the border between Melchor. Because he appeared to be a reporter, a journalist. But when they get to find out he was not a journalist, you know, but the case is that a lot of people are saying on social media that he's a Belizean and we should not send him back to Guatemala. Mm-hmm. But the law is the law, and if the law says so. But I wonder what happened with the case of McAfee, when McAfee was in Guatemala, and he fly down Ghana, and then he could fly out Ghana, the U.S., and you never hear nothing about no extraditing or sending back to Belize. But I understand that they may say that Belize Police Department, they never have one search or a wanted, he wasn't on a wanted list. That could have been the case as well.
I don't know if you can draw parallels with this man, because this man, whatever his name is,
Mr. McAfee.
Mr. McAfee was an American, and he was fleeing Belize. So when he got to Guatemala, I don't know if Guatemala has extradition with the USA. I don't know, but I guess he certainly managed to get out of there. And once he got to the USA, well, he gone clear.
Yeah.
But again, he was not extradited back to Guatemala.
No.
Or to Belize to serve jail time, because he was even charged.
Yeah, he never charged. It was only
He
speculation.
wasn't even charged. Huh?
It was only speculation.
It was only speculation. So the case was different completely.
Yeah, yeah.
You know? So he couldn't have been extradited because, well, there was no charge. He was just fleeing for his life. What he says he was fleeing for his life. But at the end of the day, he had not been charged. So he was not even in jail. Yeah. But so it's a different story.
And Paul, before you go to that, somebody says here, we might say that yes, if he goes to Guatemala, he will be tortured. But what happened to the persons that he have harmed before?
Well, we don't know who those
We don't
persons
know that.
are. We don't know if that's the case. So that person would have to elaborate further on that comment, because we don't, well, as a matter of fact, we don't even know the reason why he was, I've tried looking at it right now, searching it just now, but from what, unless you permit me, but
So
just
he-
a bit of clothing images.
But this boy very slick, perfect, could escape from Guatemala jail and a catcher, and he could escape again. You know? But the one Belizean and the other Belize, and let's hope that the authority will do the right thing. If there is laws for Belize and Guatemala to send back persons to their country, then
Okay, I have some information. It says regionally renowned criminal.
wow.
Hello, regionally renowned criminal. Joseph Budna is back in the headlines. Budna is one of those rare criminals that has been arrested for just every sort of crime that would be color enough for a Netflix miniseries. Bunda is wanted in the U.S. for conspiracy to commit hostage taking and using and carrying a firearm during and in relation to a crime of violence. That's just North America. In Central America, he was described as the leader of a ring of criminals, specializing in international kidnappings in Honduras, Guatemala, and Mexico.
Hello, good morning, Sugar City Morning Show.
Good morning, good morning, Mr. Martinez.
Good morning, sir. Good morning.
Well, I have a concern here in Caledonia.
Yes, sir.
Well, I will tell you in Spanish.
Okay. Just lower the volume of your television, please.
Okay.
Yeah, so we can have the good
We
coverage.
just they started to repair the police station.
Okay.
Well, we were expecting to have a policeman in the house, but we still have rat bats there. They just removed some cellotex from the place, from some places, and still, I believe that a policeman can't go and live there. The chief policeman, Mr. Chester William, must have to know of this. This repair that was done between the King Farmer Association and I believe it was the government of Belize. It did the repair, but we don't know who had the contract. They have to go and inspect. Tienen que venir a inspeccionarlo. En la tarde puedes ver cuando salen los murciélagos. En la mañana ves cuando entran los murciélagos. Hay puestos allá que los celotex no lo quitaron. Siempre tiene orín de ratón y toda cosa.
Pues no que lo iban a reparar.
Con elecciones de concilio aldeano, miramos muchos políticos corriendo arriba y abajo. ¿Por qué será que también no se fijan de la situación de la estación de policía? Hay un grupo político un grupo de concilio aldeanos que están corriendo, no es cosa política como hicieron el ICG, no es de partido sino que es de Belice. Ahorita el grupo independiente, el movimiento independiente no es cosa de política, es de Caledonia, porque Caledonia lo han tenido solo como centro de política el rato que es cosa de concilio y elecciones generales. Y no se dan cuenta de los chamaquitos que están allá que en el terreno nuevo, que se van con las chanclas en la mano,
Perdimos la llamada ahí, pero vamos a hablar más o vamos a esperar que llame esa persona de vuelta a terminar con su reporte, pero mientras tanto, permíteme terminar con esto. Okay, he says in Central America he was described as the leader of a ring of criminals specializing in international kidnappings in Honduras, Guatemala, and Mexico. Wow. And though Budna has repeatedly expressed his innocence, he has also repeatedly escaped from Guatemalan authorities. His most recent stint was not through a tunnel like Mexico's Chapo Guzman, but from a hospital. There's a belief that Budna is trying to return home to Belize. Well, we know already that he is back in Belize. And the police is on alert for one of Central America's most wanted. So, is
Yeah.
that,
No, yeah. I was just checking
did
the
we
phone.
have somebody on the line?
No. Yeah. So yeah, but somebody sent a text. He said, "Morning. I am not asking you and not taking part for Mr. Buddha, but if he put his foot in Guatemala, he's a dead man." And then I think I have one more. Yeah. Go ahead, Mr. Martinez. Go ahead.
Chester was asked, this is a report from May. We were alerted yesterday by Foreign Affairs that he has escaped from some hospital in Guatemala and is currently being sought by Guatemala authorities. So we have made it known and believe that with a view to apprehending Joseph. Once he's apprehended, we'll have to go through necessary protocols through Foreign Affairs to see where it goes from there. I don't see Chester committing himself to extraditing him back because there is no extradition treaty. But apparently there must be some protocols in place where the question is, do we want him here? He's a Belizean. He has a right to be here. This is his home.
Yeah.
But what do we do?
Well, we have the treaty with the U.S. and something came out on that about the U.S.
What does the U.S. say about that?
No, I don't know what the U.S. say about it, but I say Belize has a treaty with the U.S. And what you read a while ago said something about the U.S. with him
So what
involved in
you're
something
telling me
new.
is that he should be sent to the States?
I'm not saying that, but possibility is that what might happen. But
You think so?
You know when they extradite somebody, they have to go through the foreign affairs, they have to go through a lot of things. You know, just happen and they just pick you up and put you up on a plane today. Because that person could appeal. But then you have to be able to get one attorney.
Well,
And
how would you feel about that? That he's running away from one prison, comes back home, and runs away from that prison, comes back home, and then he is sent back by his own country to another country to serve another charge.
well, that's the price you pay, you know. That's the price you pay. I'm not trying to be hard. I'm just realistic in what I'm saying. If he's wanted
This
there
is a
and
tough
Belize,
question to answer because at the end of the day, he did not commit those crimes in Belize. So there's no way that he can be incarcerated by the police for those acts that he did someplace else.
yeah, Belize can't charge her for that because those
can't.
were not committed here in
They
Belize.
were not committed here. Unless they find something that he did here in Belize, I guess they must be busy searching for that.
Yeah.
And giving them a reason to lock him up for a while, or maybe they must be looking at ways of how to do prisoner exchange. Te doy este y tú me das el otro, pero ¿quién está en Guatemala que queremos mejor que el señor Joseph Buddha? Because that will have to be an exchange. You give me him and I give you this one.
Yeah.
Así que, ya me entiendes. But who do we have in Guatemala that we want back right now?
Yeah, well, let's see what will happen in the days to come, Mr. Martinez, because that's the information that we have right now, and we can't answer the questions that people
Funny
like.
situation. The reason I brought this up is because it's gonna be in the big news. It's gonna be in the news, and the people are gonna be saying one thing, and other people are gonna be saying another thing. So at the end of the day, think about it. What would you do? Let's go on a break. 7:41, and when we come back, we'll be giving you a report on which of the village councils will be having elections this weekend, and we'll give you a quick report of what has happened over the past 3 weeks. Let's go on that break.
Someone come? Yes, someone coming. Let's go. Sa. Fastest question of the day. Why you the letter here?
Who sent me the letter?
That sign right there. You can't read?
Well, make I tell you something. In this here community, everybody dump here, so me just dump my garbage right here.
So if somebody jump off a bridge, you that do it too?
No, man, no.
You never know that littering is an environmental crime and Department of the Environment can charge you for that?
Why is that a crime?
Because you pollute the same environment you live in, dirtying the same land and water you use. You don't even know that you dumping garbage can make you and your family sick by attracting disease-carrying pests, and the Department of Environment just to try help we take care of the we environment?
So all of that? Well, now that you put it that way.
Thanks for your 5 cents, brother. That's that. 5 cents question of the day.
This message is brought to you by the Department of the Environment.
On Wednesday, May 8th, Belizeans soundly decided to take the unfounded Guatemalan claim to the International Court of Justice, the ICJ. According to the special agreement, this is what happens next. 1. By June 8th, 2019, the government of Belize will submit the 2008 special agreement to the ICJ. Guatemala has already done so since their referendum was held in 2018. This will give the ICJ official authority to hear the dispute and to deliver a final binding result. The ICJ will then prepare a notice of when the trial will commence. 2. Next, Guatemala will have up to 1 year, that's 12 months, to submit their case to the ICJ. 3. Belize will then have up to 1 year, that's 12 months, to respond to Guatemala's submission. 4. From there, Guatemala will be given up to 6 months to reply to our arguments, and 5. Belize will then have up to 6 months thereafter to reply to Guatemala's response. 6. After the period of written arguments ends, the ICJ may allow additional pleadings, including oral arguments, and would set deadlines for those. 7. Once the timeline for arguments has ended, the ICJ will deliberate and make a ruling in accordance with the instructions and authorities granted to them by Belize and Guatemala, as per the 2008 special agreement. 8. After the ICJ's ruling is delivered, Belize and Guatemala will have 3 months to establish a joint commission to physically demarcate the boundaries between the two countries in accordance with the ICJ's ruling. The entire process will take no less than 4 years and can be as many as 6 years. This ICJ process will bring a final end to this long-standing Belize-Guatemala dispute. Belize and Guatemala will be able to put old divisions and antagonisms behind us and ensure that peace, development, and cooperation prevail.
Everybody wants a clean and healthy family. That's why they purchase the best food products and the cleansing materials. This time, we give you a bigger size of La Costeña products like the mouth-watering fried beans and the pasta sauce. And surely for your clean laundry, we have the breathtaking aroma of Ensueño Max Suavitel. Even your visitors will ask what you clean your floors and restrooms with. And you can boast it is the variety of Pinol products and Sultan muriatic acid now in 900 milliliters. And much more for the best prices only at German Vega and Sons Imports. We serve you at number 5 San Antonio Road, Orange Walk Town. You can even call us at 322-3625 or 322-2672. Or you can even send us a fax at 322-2571 or email us at germanvega@btl.net. German Vega and Sons Limited, because we care for you.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. Muy buenos días, bienvenidos al Sugar City Morning Show. Son exactamente las 8 menos 13 minutos. Este fin de semana será la cuarta ronda de elecciones a nivel de aldea. Y Por el momento.
Sound like he'd go fast, ba?
Ujú. El 14 de julio, que será el domingo, hoy siendo el 12, que se llevará a cabo en... wow, la cosa es que esta cosa no me parece que está... A menos de que lo pudiera yo engrandecer. Sí, aquí está. Empieza en... Wow, mira. En San Narciso.
San Narciso is this Sunday, pa?
Sí.
That's with Mr. Elvis Correa and his group, no?
Ajá. Pero ¿dónde mira tontera esta?
It says Orange Walkman.
Sí.
Tiene que estar el último
Sí,
ya.
el último.
Yeah, ajá.
Village, San Narciso, Buena Vista, Caledonia, San Andrés y San Antonio en Corozal. Estas son las 5 aldeas en Corozal que tendrán sus elecciones a nivel de Village Council.
San Andres and San Antonio supposed to be in Corozal North, not San Martinez? That's by where the hospital area is, by where Boyne and Boyne is?
I believe so.
That's supposed to be in Corozal North.
I believe so. In San Andres is supposed to be at the community center, and in San Antonio is at the government school. These are the 5. No, when it comes to Orange Walk,
But you just, Corozal again, pa? Corozal again? You got Caledonia too?
yes, Caledonia, San Narciso, Buena Vista, San Andres, and San Antonio.
Okay. San Narciso, that's a very big village, you know. You know there was 2 UDP groups, but everybody
Yes, talk
just
to me
joined.
about that.
What happened is, you know, there is many different people that wants to run for village council elections in different villages. We have some villages that so many people come up like they want to represent the United Democratic Party. So in some areas they have 15, they have 16 people. So within themselves, they do a convention. And out of that convention, then the 7th person that stays, everybody hug up together and say, all right.
And so what are the results of the last convention in San Narciso?
They had a convention last week Sunday, and the current chairman, Mr. Elvis Correa, and his group were victorious, and they are the ones that will be representing the United Democratic Party in this Sunday's election. I understand that they have merged 2 groups together to give one force to go into the winning.
Okay, good. In Orange Walk, we will begin with Champan Ridge, Indian Church, San Carlos, San Felipe, San Román, Nuevo San Juan, and Douglas.
Okay, so we got Orange Walk East, we got South and North.
Champan Ridge is in east, Indian Church is in south, San Carlos is in south, San Felipe is in south, San Román is north, Nuevo San Juan is north, and Douglas is north.
That one there in the south, San Felipe, is a big village, Joe.
Yes, one of the largest villages in the south. I don't think it's as large as Guinea Grass, but it is pretty big.
Yep.
San Felipe.
So it's 3 in the south.
It's 3 in the south, San Carlos Indian Church, 1 in the east, and 3 in the north.
Yeah.
And the one in Champan Ridge is going to be at the government school. In Indian Church, at the government school. In San Carlos, at the government school. In San Felipe, at St. Michael's RC School, la Escuela de St. Michael's. And in San Román, at the RC School. In Nuevo San Juan, at the Roman Catholic School. And in Douglas, at the Our Lady of Fatima RC School.
Yeah, if you look at Orange Walk North, Emmanuel, you can look at San Roman and Douglas, which are strong villages supporting the United Democratic Party. Those 2 villages, they usually come victorious for the UDP. Well, San Juan is a small village.
Traditionally, the PUP has one in Nuevo San Juan, but I don't know. I gather that there's a strong young team in Nuevo San Juan, and things might change. I don't know.
Yeah, and you know that Douglas, they got people like Efrain who work hard. You know Efrain, right? Efrain work hard. You have Carlos there and other big families that works hard that support the United Democratic Party as well. I know that San Roman, they have a lot of diehard UDP will work strong. You remember we got some interviews there one time with some people and they strongly support.
In the Belize district, we have San Hill, and then we got Large Bank.
That Large Bank is in Belize Rural Central. But that one at San Hill and be a big battle. Because that one in San Hill, the standard bearer for the People's United Party lives in San Hill. And
that's the major?
No, not the major. We have an ex-gentleman who is running there. I think his name is Marcone Leal, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, and he lives in that area in San Hill. But that's part of Belize Rural North, so that the Edmond Clay, the Lancaster area. So that'll be a big battle right there, so Sunday, pa.
I think that Edmond Clay, the Lancaster will win that and is going to be victorious.
Yeah.
Yes. In the Cayo district, you'll be having elections in Arenal village.
Arenal.
You know Arenal is right smack in the border.
That's Cayo West.
All right. Cala Creek. You know what Cala Creek is?
I don't know what Cala Creek there, but
Cala Creek is by Bullet Tree.
Okay.
If you take the Bullet Tree, you go all the way to Bullet Tree and you get to Falls, Pastel Falls or something like that. Then you go down more, and that's Cala Creek.
Okay.
Okay. Cotton Tree.
Cotton Tree, that's
on the road.
Cayo South.
St. Matthews.
Cayo South again.
Frank's Eddy.
Yep, Cayo South.
More tomorrow.
Cayo South again.
San Marcos.
I don't know what that one there.
And Selena. And I don't know where those are. Arenal at La Immaculada RC School, not here in Orange Walk. In Arenal.
What they got La Immaculada RC
Cala
School?
Creek, Holy Cross, yes. Cotton Tree, St. Joseph, and St. Matthews all the way to Selena at the government schools. Then in the Stan Creek district, you have New Mullins River, Alta Vista, Hummingbird Community, and Middlesex. And I think that there has been a change in that one. And then in the Toledo district.
Toledo always stuck up.
Yes. And because you know Toledo is very, very rural. San Antonio, Criquejute, Jacintoville, Laguna, San Felipe, San Marcos, and Yemery Grove.
What are the name of the second one?
Criquejute.
What that means?
Me no know.
But are you the same man? You need to
But
tell
I don't know what you mean.
How you pronounce
There's a
it?
place.
Cricket what?
Criquejute.
Okay, like Jute.
Jute, yeah.
Okay. Criquejute. Okay.
Well, in other words, Jute Creek.
Oh, okay. But so for the when it comes to the rural areas, that only Belize Rural North and Belize Rural Central, the contest, right? Because they have one in Belize Rural South, which is Kikaka, but that one then don't go on for the first week.
Yes. All of the San Antonio is at the San Luis Rey RC School, Criquejute, Jacintoville, Laguna, San Felipe, and San Marcos at the Community Center, and the Yemery Grove at the Toledo Christian Academy. And that would be July 14th. Okay? Now, when it comes to the reports, I don't have a report from Elections and Boundaries because that information comes direct from Elections and Boundaries. When it comes to elections, I would like to see.
You mean the standings?
Yeah, the results from officially, but from Elections and Boundaries, but I just don't find it. Maybe if somebody can tell me where it's at, I don't know. But the village council elections in report previously was in the chairman's web Facebook page, but no longer is there.
Okay. I will try to see if I can pull a little string to get it when we go on the break. Somebody wants to know who won in Cookie Tree. Cookie Tree was an independent group. Independent group won in Cookie Tree for the very, 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 very first time.
And you have some sort of idea what's going on there?
What happened is, the group will run. They have some young people who run, and the other two parties just took for granted and put some other people, and afterwards they realized that these people were not as popular as they felt, because in Cookie Tree it has a lot to do with the popularity, you know. Once you're popular with the people, you're there around the people like you're a Mr. Nice Guy, Mr. Nice Girl, then it's easy for them to come out and vote for you. And I understand that the margin was within 80 and within 100 when it comes to winning, no? Yeah, so...
How many people live in Cookie
Tree? I don't know how much people live there, but the votes were close to like 300.
In total? So it's, if you said the margin is close to 80, it would be like perhaps if it's 300, 150, but a difference of 80, so it would be about, what, 230, 70?
Something like that. Yeah, something like that, or 190. One of my nephew been to tell me, because one of my nephew run and he was part of the independent group. And the person who won as chairman is my little sister's husband as well, you know, but my dad is somebody that is well-known stalwart UDP, and so a lot of UDP support them as well. You know, it's not only the independent group.
But my question is, why they break away from the UDP?
Well, I don't really know why they break away, because some people, they got people who want to come out and serve, but they got some people that don't want to associate themselves not only with the UDP, but with any political party. So then I want to come out as, you remember one time, I'm not sure if it was the last election, that when we went to Guinea Grass, there was an independent group running there. And I believe they won. So sometimes it's just that they want to do their own, try to do their own thing and see how it will work. You know, because you remember, like way back, it never used to be one party thing. It used to be somebody put sun up on our tree and say, "Bye to Basakore." Yeah, man, I run to and run, and then put 7 people and say, "All right, this is the crowd that we are support," and then go on and, you know. So they got some people when not such want to run on the party. But Emmanuel, also San Esteban has already gotten their group that will be running for the village council. That will be
for the UDP or for the PDP?
Yeah, for UDP. So I have the names here, but all right, but I'm in Spanish, pa. So maybe if you could help me with this. This is for San Esteban.
Para alcalde, Sonia Copó. Como empresaria, esas son sus palabras de ella. Me siento obligada a velar por el bienestar y crecimiento de mi aldea. Hoy humildemente pide su apoyo y voto de confianza el 21 de julio por un equipo que traiga cambios a nuestra sociedad. Eso es Sonia Copó, la persona que está corriendo para alcalde. Ahora, tienes tú las otras personas. También, luego entonces está Elmer Flores, un orgulloso miembro del equipo de San Esteban. Creo firmemente en servir y asistir a, no se entiende, me comprometo con mi gente y con mi aldea a trabajar desarrollo y cambios para nuestros niños. Gracias por el apoyo. Luego entonces está el señor Octimio Muniz, el futuro de nuestro pueblo. Están nuestros jóvenes y nuestros niños, bla, bla. Hoy me orgulloso de ofrecer parte del equipo y me comprometo con mi equipo y mi aldea para una mejor... es que no se entiende muy bien las palabras. Y luego entonces Yamili Estrada. Y aquí no voy a continuar leyéndole porque no hace
Maybe you can just say
sentido.
their names.
Rosario Castillo. Y luego entonces Criselda Crystal Sánchez y Sayuri Bustillos. Quiero hacer mención de que, vamos a ver, hay 2 muchachos y 5 muchachas.
What?
2 men and 5 ladies, if I'm not mistaken.
That's a working team, boy. Ladies like work.
Va a haber definitivamente mucho trabajo sucediendo en San Esteban si esta gente gana. Porque sabes que por lo general las mujeres son las hacedoras. Son las que hacen suceder las cosas. Así les llaman, hacedores. Hacen suceder las cosas. Y yo te invito a que los apoyes. Pero esto no va a ser hasta el 21.
They will be here with us hopefully on Wednesday.
Ok, primero Dios va a estar con nosotros el miércoles.
A hacer su presentación, ¿no?
Muy bien.
This is what I think this is part of their mission statement that they have here to Mr. Martinez.
Ok, vamos a escucharlo. Es un honor presentarles a todo nuestro equipo de acción. 7 individuos comprometidos a servir y listos para trabajar de la mano con nuestros compañeros de San Esteban, que buscan el crecimiento y el progreso para nuestra gente y nuestra comunidad. Pedimos humildemente su apoyo el día de las elecciones por transparencia, responsabilidad, trabajo arduo y dedicación el 21 de julio. Vote UDP 7.
You see, when you hear those kind of statements, Emmanuel, that makes you know and realize that these are persons that are ready to work. They are there for the betterment of their community. They are not just there to say, okay, vamos a correr, vamos a ganar. And then when they say, pues ganamos, vamos a tener un party, después que eso, nada pasa. ¿Entiendes? I see you have the group there from San Hill as well, too.
Yes, I have the group from San Hill.
That's a Clear the Land group, no?
That's a Clear the Land group, but I don't have... I have Olivia Bardales, Devon Medwood, Tracy Vaccaro, Maurice Leslie Jr., I think he's the one who's running for chairman, Don Oliveira, Luis Dawson, and Esmeralda Morales. That's the San Hill 7.
That's this weekend, Tupa?
And this is July 14th, yes.
Oh, okay.
No, I have some information from, what is it? I think it's in my WhatsApp.
Yeah, but we need to take a break.
We need to take a break and we come back. Las 8:05, rápidamente una pausa y mientras tanto vamos a conseguir los resultados de última hora, los últimos resultados para las elecciones que han sucedido en las últimas 3 semanas. Vamos a esta pausa.
Motor 5.0, 4 válvulas por cilindro. Todos quisiéramos una. Como que no agarra, ¿no? Siento como que se le pega el... ¿Balancín? Vamos a darte el aceite que te mereces. Vas a correr como rayo, preciosa.
Los que oímos más allá de las revoluciones, hablamos máquina. Roche-France, poniendo el mundo a funcionar.
Agente autorizado German Vega y Sons. Teléfono 322-3625. Roche-France.
The Philip Goldson Highway between Belize City and the Philip Goldson International Airport is getting a major facelift to the tune of $31.5 million. Section B of the highway upgrading project between Haulover Bridge and the Buttonwood Bay Boulevard roundabout is underway at an investment of $21 million. Works consist of the full rehabilitation of the road to paved standard, which includes the widening of the road to 4 lanes, lined sidewalks and drains, wide shoulders, median, and parking, plus a bus lane at designated sections of the road. LED road lighting will be installed along with road safety features such as signs, reflectors, and road markings. The project will also facilitate in the improvement of underground infrastructure for the public utility companies. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
you have an 8-cylinder powerful engine disguised as an aluminum alloy that spins at 8,000 revolutions per minute.
Goes like this. You think it's a turbo?
No, with the cleaning of injectors and a change of oil, you will run more efficient, my friend.
For those who understand the engine like it talks to you, we speak machine. Rush France, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega and Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
Residents of Dangriga now have their very own brand new modernized multi-purpose complex, compliments of the government of Belize. This $3.5 million investment in the cultural capital will host sporting events, cultural events, and shows, and can double as a hurricane shelter. Features include seating for 1,000, a fully FIBA certified wooden court, locker rooms with full bathrooms, a stage and changing rooms backstage, concession stands, office space, and ample parking. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
The San Ignacio-Santa Elena Bypass project is now complete. The transformation began in 2012, and now residents of the Twin Towns and visitors alike are enjoying the end result. Works include the full pavement of Lamalus Boulevard, along with 2 miles of sidewalks and drainage, LED lighting, and a roundabout at the entrance of Santa Elena. The Twin Towns now boast the longest and widest bridge in Belize, immune to flooding from the occasional rise in water levels of the McCall River. A bypass road was also built linking the new bridge to Joseph Andrews Drive, which was rehabilitated, as well as 1 mile of pavement, a median, and 2 miles of sidewalks and drainage. This was all done to the tune of $34.8 million. But that's not all. The project was extended due to savings from the successful execution and implementation of the initial scope of works. Now over 2 miles of additional roadworks will commence, including George Price Avenue, Liberty Avenue, and the George Price Highway between Three Flags and Hawksworth Bridge. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Boy, I'm late again. What? Done ain't there yet? More time for sleep then.
Ugh, where'd I put my license? What? More cash? Yes.
Oh my god, that's a huge slice. More for me.
Morning.
Who doesn't love having more of your favorite things?
Start off your morning right.
With Digicel's new prepaid data plans, you get more data to do more of the things you love. That's more chats, more snaps, more surfing, more videos, more everything. So go ahead, live your best life with Digi. Whatever that may be.
Everyone needs a getaway. Why not make it in your own backyard? Learn the history of your old capital. Or venture out on a road trip to experience the village life and be captivated by nature's wildlife, culture, and food. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
Notice the residents of rural communities in Orange Walk and Corozal districts. If you value your health and your children's health, you will dispose of your garbage only at approved sites. The disposal of garbage at any other location is illegal, and if caught, you can be fined up to $5,000. If you don't get caught, you can still suffer health impacts caused by these illegal sites, because illegal dump sites harbor pests such as rodents, possums, and mosquitoes that carry diseases. These can transmit those diseases to you and your children. In addition, the garbage you throw away illegally can contaminate water bodies near your community, the same water bodies you might use for recreation or other purposes. Only with your help can the Department of Environment ensure that Belize's development is safe for present and future generations. You can also contact your local village councils or Belize Solid Waste Management Authority for more information. The Department of Environment thanks you for your help.
Welcome back to the SugarCity Morning Show. Bienvenidos de vuelta. Las 8:13. Nada más rápidamente. Quiero comentar, y eso es por las personas que han estado mandando text preguntando acerca del clima, porque están escuchando que huracán este y que huracán el otro. No hay ningún huracán que nos está amenazando a nosotros aquí en Belice. Ninguno. Hay una tormenta tropical en el Golfo de México. ¿Se recuerdan el mal tiempo que nos sucedió la semana pasada, el martes, el sábado domingo? Ese se fue para el norte y se unió con los residuos de un frente y formó un sistema de baja presión. Y ahora se ha formado una tormenta tropical, pero no está puesto para venir de esta dirección. Está puesto para entrar en los Estados Unidos. ¿Ok? Y aquí tengo el mapa, y va a ir justo en el área de Luisiana, como una tormenta tropical o como un huracán grado 1. Se supone que va a tomar muchísima lluvia en el área, cantidad de agua. Así que si esas áreas ya están vulnerables por la cantidad de agua que han recibido, entonces se puede esperar mucha inundación en el área de Luisiana. Recordando de que esa área está bastante vulnerable a inundaciones por X razones. Ya sabes de que hay mucho, está bastante, porque es el delta del río Mississippi, ahí desemboca en esa área. Entonces tiende a haber muchas áreas fangosos, y si alguna vez has ido a Nueva Orleans vas a darte cuenta que justo antes de aterrizar es pura agua que estás viendo, y islitas y islitas y islitas y islitas, pero eso no nos presenta ninguna amenaza a nosotros. Eso es para los Estados Unidos. Ahora hay un sistema de tormenta, no de tormenta, no debo decir de tormenta, es una ola que está en el Atlántico, que debemos estar vigilando, pero a este momento es muy, muy, muy temprano para reaccionar. Así que a este momento vamos a dejarlo a los profesionales que hagan sus estudios y sus pronósticos. Pero al momento para nosotros, absolutamente nada.
So we're clear.
We're clear.
Valley Tropical.
Pero tenemos que ponernos el ojo al Cristo con el sistema que está en el Atlántico.
Yeah.
Porque si entra el Caribe, por lo general la trayectoria es sobre la península de Yucatán.
Yeah.
Así que tenemos que ser muy al pendiente de esto. Muy al pendiente. Se los repito, la otra semana va a ser clave.
What? We'll have to look out for that. But meantime we await the results. Remember the Running Rebels basketball club was here, and they continue with their second week of their Rebels basketball summer camp. There is free registration. They have for boys and girls. They have under 15, under 12, and under 10. And they are doing their summer camps in a very unique way because they are doing it on Saturdays. So they had it last week Saturday, and they'll be having it this Saturday again from 9 a.m. to 12 noon, and this at the Orange Walk Multipurpose Complex. Come and register and be part of that. They will be having skill training, also team building, invited coaches, lots of fun. Bring out the kids at the Multipurpose Complex every Saturday right up until August 3rd for the Orange Walk Running Rebels Basketball Camp. That's right, folks. So it continues. Last week was the opening, and it continues this week. It's basketball. It's the Rebels Basketball Camp.
Okay, who is sponsoring National Sports
The national. This one is the National Sports Council one.
This is the National Sports
Yeah.
Council.
So National Sports Council one starts on Saturday. On Monday. Monday they will be doing disciplines in football, basketball, and volleyball for ages under 17. Free registration. You should register now. That's for football, basketball, and volleyball. That's the Orange Walk Sports Council Grand Summer Camp, and they are partnering with the DYS. So it's Summer Camp 2019 starting this Monday at the People's Stadium and the Sporting Complex, and this one is sponsored by the Orange Walk Sports Council. Yeah. And there is a team of doctors coming in as well, Mr. Martinez.
Talk to us more.
Well, let me see if I can pull that up right now, because many people are interested when it comes to doctors coming, because, you know, things tight and it's hard to make everybody go to a doctor all the time they want. But this is in cooperation with, it's a free healthcare, and let me get it. All right, we got it here, folks. We got it here. It's the Temple Missionary Baptist Church is once again blessed and ready to serve the community of Orange Walk, along with the wonderful medical mission from Ohio, USA. They are called Caring Partners. They are a worldwide medical ministry. They will be having services. Dentists will be there. They'll be doing general checkup. Also, a gynecologist will be there, audiologist. They will be doing eye testing and giving out eyeglasses and medications.
Where at?
There's two locations. There is one right here at the Temple Missionary Baptist Church at 5 Macau Street, San Lorenzo Road. That's at Pastor Prakash. That's supposed to be right off our boulevard here, right? Somewhere behind the hospital there on the San Lorenzo Road. When you're going down before we reach the hospital, you make a right turn to that area, and the church is right there. And the date for that is July 23rd, 10:30 to 4, and July 24th from 9 until the 12. And the Amazing Grace Baptist Church on Ardenette Alley, New Palmar, Orange Walk, Pastor Israel Alvarez. For more information, yeah, that's, and the one for the one here at San Lorenzo Road is July 20, which is next week Saturday, and the 22nd, which is going to be the following Monday. And their clinics will be from 10:30 to 4 and on the first day, and 9 to 5. So they have dentists. They will be doing general checkup as well. They have gynecologists, audiologists, eyeglasses, and medication. For more information, you can contact Pastor Prakash at 610-5076, and this is medical attention free of cost.
Dilo en español ahora.
¿Cómo voy a decir eso?
Porque hablas bien el español.
Lo único que puede decir en español es que te puede pedir para hacerlo en español. ¿Está bien así?
Bueno, pues tiene que estar bien así. Se está ofreciendo servicio médico gratis, atención médico gratis. Y esto lo anunciamos porque hay una gran cantidad de beneficio cuando estos doctores del extranjero vienen. Yo, como unas personas que han recibido en 2 ocasiones asistencia o atención médica por esos doctores, te puedo decir una cosa, de que son profesionales y hacen excelente trabajo. Los que me atendieron a mí, eso puedo decir yo acerca de ellos. Y también, se fue la bendita cosa.
It's there.
Temple Missionary Baptist Church se complace de nuevo anunciar estos servicios para la comunidad de Orange Walk. Esto es en conjunto con el Medical Mission from Ohio, USA, un grupo que viene, ¿ok? Caring Partners, que es un ministerio médico a nivel mundial. Y lo que van a estar haciendo y van a estar ofreciendo servicio en trabajo en la dentadura, va a haber un dentista ahí. También chequeo general, es más, una vez que no me siento bien, qué es lo que te pasa, te checan tu presión, te checan, etcétera, etcétera, etcétera. Muchas veces personas no han checado su presión, jamás, nunca. Y se les pide que por favor acudan, porque puedes estar teniendo alta presión y no lo sabes. También obstetricia y ginecología. Las mujeres es más, que necesitan ver un doctor, las partes privadas. También audiologist, una persona que se encarga de el oído, poder escuchar bien. Y también van a estar checando la vista. Es más, ofreciéndote también lentes para aquellas personas que no pueden ver. Pero aparte de todo eso, también van a estar dando medicaciones. Una cosa que te chequen, te digan, estás mal de riñón. Y otra cosa que te digan, aquí hay medicina para ti.
Y es gratis.
Y es gratis. Así que acudan, por favor, a estos servicios. El 20 de julio, de las 10:30 hasta las 4 de la tarde. El 22 de julio, de 9 hasta las 5. El Temple Missionary Baptist Church, Maca Street, aquí en San Lorenzo Road. ¿Dónde es Maca Street? Aquí por...
right after San Lorenzo Road.
Right after San Lorenzo Road.
Right. Right after you pass the Northern Regional Hospital, if you're coming from the San Jose or Child Farm area, it's the first roundabout. If you're coming from town, it's the second roundabout. Just hit the San Lorenzo Road and you will see the Baptist Church on that side.
That's exactly right. Así por la casa del señor
Prakash.
Por la casa del señor Prakash, pero también detrás de la casa del señor Pereira.
Yeah.
Por detrás.
Yeah, that area.
Ok. Y también el 23 y el 24 de julio, para las personas viviendo en la área del sur, en Allen Alley, vas a ver Amazing Grace Baptist Church. Esto se los anunciamos porque hay gran beneficio en acudir a estos centros para conseguir atención médica gratis. A propósito, ya entró el reporte de...
You got it, Pa?
Sí, ya.
Also before...
Yo no, pero tú.
Yeah, no, I don't have it. I was receiving a call, but the call never come in.
I saw when the
Oh, it came in?
and
Okay, I will check it in a short while. But there is a message for persons that will be sitting the police exam tomorrow. Let me see if I have that right there. And this message is for the persons from the Belize district. You are kindly ask applicants that have applied and reside in the Belize district. The venue has changed for you all. This is Belize district. To Wesley College, all applicants are asked to present themselves on or before 7 a.m. This is for Belize district because it was announced, I believe it was at the IT event before. Now it will be at the Wesley College. That's for all the applicants who applied to sit the exam tomorrow in the Belize district. Orange Walk and Corozal remains the same. This is only for Belize district, and they're asking you all to be there on or before 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. And Orange Walk is it.
Okay.
Orange Walk is here. Let me see if we go on a break, Pastor, so we can retrieve this email.
Yes, we're just going to break it quickly. 8:27. When we come back, we'll give you the official results of the village council elections. We just received it directly from the Elections and Boundaries. We like to rely on reliable information. So
when I say gata,
we'll be right back.
Of the Hummingbird Highway Rehabilitation Project from the Belmont Roundabout Junction to Saboon Bridge and Alta Vista Bridge to Dangriga Town has already made a remarkable difference for commuters and residents alike. These first two phases are a $16.5 million investment by the government of Belize. Under this project, the highway is being rehabilitated through improvement of the road pavement to create a safer environment for the public. Improvements, especially in the areas that pose a high risk to motorists, include the introduction of paved road shoulders, high visibility line markings, reflective road studs, bus laybys, and other features that will bring the entire road segment in line with internationally recognized standards. Additionally, the replacement of the existing single-lane bridges will reduce road user risks. These improvements will increase economic, tourism, and agricultural opportunities, further encouraging the social development of Belize, particularly in the south. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Everyone needs a getaway. Why not make it in your own backyard? Learn the history of your old capital. Venture out on a road trip to experience the village life and be captivated by nature's wildlife, culture, and food. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
Take a journey with us to endless possibilities. Our future as a country is now. Diginet Boost is countrywide. Taking Belize into the future. A nationwide technological evolution. As the most advanced fiber connection, Diginet Boost is a step forward into a modern world. Belize is powered by Diginet. Diginet Boost, now available countrywide.
The sunny days are here, and whether it's for a picnic or in your kitchen, you need the meat. Gillette's Meat Shop proudly offers a variety of juicy cuts such as processed meats, ham, bacon, salami, longanisa, and sugar cure ham, just to mention a few. Enjoy our meats in beef, pork, and mutton. So for that healthy cut your family enjoys, visit us at number 18 San Antonio Road in Orange Walk from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 12:30 and 3 to 5 p.m. Sundays, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Place your orders at 322-3486 or 322-2175 or even 610-4061. Send us an email at derekgillett31@gmail.com. Gillette's Meat Shop, fresh and processed meats.
Ay, qué rico.
6 cylinders to pure potential and better performance.
It looks like it vibrates. You think it could be the horsepower?
With a quart of oil and the calibration of the injectors, it will start to get the watchers again on the street.
We take a motor to its optimal level. We speak machine, rush runs, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega & Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. It's exactly 8:32. Ahora tenemos con nosotros el reporte oficial. Y yo sé que muchas personas ya lo saben, pero este es el reporte oficial de las elecciones que sucedieron la semana pasada. Vamos a empezar con Corozal.
Corozal, ok, muy bien.
En Concepción. Y aquí no podemos decir rojo o azul porque el reporte vino sin rojo y azul. El reporte solo indica quiénes son los que ganaron.
Yeah, because it didn't come from a political party, it came from elections and boundaries.
Viene oficialmente de las elections and boundaries. Entre el señor Miguel Riobo y Adán Roberto Castillo, el señor Adán Roberto Castillo ganó con 422 votos versus 267 votos para el chairman. Y luego entonces Concepción.
What? There are high votes?
Ajá. Así que un margen como de 150 votos. Yeah. Y entonces el equipo de Martita, Delfina, Alfonso, Tun, Dominga, Yaceni Castillo, Sandy Ricera Rodas, Melvin Shamir Chable y Rodolfo Lainez es el equipo que ganó al otro, ¿ok? En San Víctor hubo algo súper interesante, sucedió algo súper interesante. Para el chairman estaba tan pegadito la corrida de que al final, cuando contaron, 250 votos para Concepción Cab y escuchen bien, 249 para Joana Erika Kawich. Una diferencia de un voto.
That's what the chairman said, ¿no?
Es extraño, sin embargo, de que Concepción Cobb corrió para el equipo rojo y fue la única persona que ganó.
Yeah.
¿No es así?
Yeah, that for the San Víctor, ¿no?
San Víctor.
Okay.
Los demás de otras personas, y fue un margen menos de 20, fue electo todos azul. José Rodolfo Gutiérrez, Celso y Ewan, Adamaris Gutiérrez, Luis Alberto Peña, Ángel Silvestre Velázquez y Oscar Milian. Como te digo, el señor Concepción rojo y los miembros azul.
¿Cómo tú crees que se va a trabajar así? ¿Va? Porque el concilio es rojo.
No, el concilio es azul.
A mí es azul,
Ajá.
pero el chairperson es
Van a
rojo.
tener que aprender a trabajar juntos.
Porque es para la aldea,
el
¿no?
chairman no puede hacer todo.
Yeah. Y todos los village council members no pueden hacer. Hay unas cosas que ellos no pueden hacer sin el chairperson también.
Van a tener que aprender a trabajar juntos. En Shaibe fue una victoria fuerte para el señor Edilfonso Alcocer, que fue electo con 560 votos, versus Daini Alexa Mesa con 215 votos. De lo que Chequi me cuenta, esto es una victoria para el rojo.
Yeah, that has always been strong for the People's United Party in that area, but I believe it's the Honorable Ugo Pat that is representing that area, right? Okay.
También para todo el equipo rojo, Elvis Albert Reyes, Rolando Samuel Alcocer, Nayeli Naya Rancharán, Paulita Delmira Durán, Gladys Amariz Novello y Elwin Gelharry. 551 votos fue el mínimo. El máximo para los miembros del concilio, 238. Así que una victoria bastante fuerte, abrumadora para el equipo rojo en Shaibe. En San Joaquín, de igual forma, fue una derrota abrumadora. Derrota abrumadora para el rojo. Porque el chairman ganó con 433 votos. Y yo no sabía que San Joaquín tenía tan poca gente. Shaibe me parece que tenía hasta más.
San Joaquin is not large?
Well, I'm seeing only 576.
What?
Y en Shaibe estoy viendo 813.
Yo siempre creían que San Joaquín está como 800 a 1000.
Sí.
Porque está grande.
Aparentemente la gente no salió. ¿Eh?
Puede ser.
De todas formas, eso solo es para el chairman. 576. Ok. Salieron aproximadamente 800 personas para votar. Pero no votaron para el chairman. Una gran mayoría de gente votaron, simplemente votaron 6 y no votaron para el chairman.
Oh.
El modo que lo veo.
Okay.
¿Ves?
De los números.
Porque no es que aquellos que perdieron, porque debe haber esto, si este ganó 433 y este se supone que es en el mismo partido, 433, pero estas personas de aquí abajo, es un total de 312, un máximo de 312, debió de sumar a uno de esos individuos. Pero eso no sucedió, lo cual indica que la gente entró, votó 6 y no votaron para chairman.
Solo los 6.
Solo los 6 no votaron para chairman. Así que el señor Florencio Javier Martínez queda como chairman de San Joaquín.
Este significa que ese puede ser personalidad.
El ranchito. José Vela ganó a Virginia Marroquín 408 por 330 y también al señor Andrew Rancharán Fuentes, Zenaida Fuentes, Carolina Chan, Yesenia Rancharán, Sergio Magaña y Linford Rancharán fueron electos. En Calcota también fue una pelea porque hubo 3 personas corriendo. Reinaldo Nolasco García pues tuvo 30 votos, Donald Clark 170 y Deborah y Tracy Innis 174. Perdió por 4 votos el señor Donaldo Clark.
¿So ganó la señora?
Ganó la señora Deborah Tracy Innis. Y extrañamente, bueno, aquí hubo más de 14 de lo que veo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Así hubo 15 personas corriendo para el concilio. Así que aquí fue extraño que algunos de ellos solo consiguieron 22 votos, otros 24, pero la gran cantidad consiguió un mínimo de 168 votos. Así que fue electo Basil Thomas Sutherland, Hollis Llewellyn Baptist, Amilcar Aldair Uc, Jairo Aiden Lynn, Giovanni Sanker y Darwin Dirk Innis. En la aldea de Carolina no hubo elecciones, fue simplemente un partido entró, así que el chairman Mario Yamir Casanova y su equipo Clemente Martín Novelo, Marisol, Abdul, Wendy, Evelyn y Florencio están en posición. En Orange Walk District, María del Carmen Sosa con 186
¿Dónde
votos.
es eso?
Santa Marta, perdón.
Santa Marta.
Aquí ganó el PUP, ¿no?
¿Cuánto es el resultado?
María del Carmen Sosa, 186. Y María Julia Herarte, con 106. Una diferencia de 80 votos.
Yeah, they turn. That's a small village, right? Because I said it's just 100. Okay.
Y, pero la diferencia fue fuerte. Definitivamente votaron para el Partido Azul. Juan Jacinto Acuna, Elisa Miranda Chanek, Luis Alfredo Tun, Epifanio Tut, José Manuel Morales y Oscar Velasco, con un máximo de 187 votos, un mínimo de 176 para el PUP. En San Antonio fue electo Abdiel Teyul contra de Nadler Peter Canul, 148-116, una diferencia de aproximadamente 32 votos.
Yeah.
Quiere decir, 16 personas han votado diferente, uno para el otro, o menos para uno más para uno y uno menos para el otro. 16 personas hubieran hecho la diferencia. Así que...
But one person could make the difference as well, right? Like what happened in San Victor.
Así que San Antonio, por primera vez, entró en el azul. En Santa Cruz fue una... no pelea, claramente hubo una victoria para también el People's United Party. Y la gente se está preguntando, bueno, ¿y qué onda que el UDP no está ganando en el norte? Pues ahí el partido UDP tiene que sufrir consecuencias. Simple. Tiene que sufrir consecuencias. La gente ahí votó en contra de los esfuerzos del GST, del GSU y toda la bronca que sucede. Yo no te puedo decir mucho ahí porque a Santa Cruz yo no voy, ni a botes de esos lugares.
Yeah, and the thing is
no me vas a ver por ahí.
The UDP is in the position because they are the leading government and they have to uphold the law.
Gracias. Y te digo algo que si es que el PUP entra, lo mismo les van a hacer. Así que no crean que el PUP va a cerrar su ojo y te van a decir, anda a contrabandear.
Pasen.
¿De acuerdo? Solo eso trajeron, traigan más. No, pues no les pueden decir eso. Porque es pérdida de ingresos para el gobierno. Así que ahorita estás votando en contra del UDP porque te hace esto. Entra el PUP, te va a hacer lo mismo. Eso es un hecho.
And that doesn't put your country in the international community in a good position as well because you look at human trafficking and a lot of things.
En San Luis, Chairman Javier Romaldo Marín contra de Blanca Estelachi, una victoria para el rojo de la familia Marín. Bueno, aquí si no es Marín eres Chi, si no eres Chi eres Marín.
What's the difference in the
como 10 y 20 votos. 10 personas aceptó la diferencia.
Okay.
Augusta Pine Ridge, otra vez una victoria para el PUP.
Wow.
Pero eso fue fuerte la votación, 432 versus 392.
What?
Entiendo que 40 votos hace toda la diferencia en uno. 20 personas hayan votado diferente, 20 personas a quien le hayan pagado votar. Eso es todo lo que necesitas.
Parece que bastante gente salió a votar ahí.
Sí, de lo que entiendo también hubo mucho dinero.
Okay.
En Hattieville. Bueno, estamos trabajando en el distrito de Belice.
Yeah, well, we're good for that because we don't cover the north.
Así
But this weekend it continues, right, Mr. Martinez? This weekend it continues here in Orange Walk, and we have Pine Ridge.
Quiero que sepas que en Biscayne, en Gardenia y en Maypen it was uncontested. Así que en Crooked Tree, Godfrey Smith Jr., 258 votes, independiente, y Pastor Carvin Crawford, Judith Wade, Arlene Tillett, Bruce Tillett, Brandon Gillett, Loretta Burks, and Anna Gillett, No, Anna was not elected. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
What are the names of the person who was elected there in Cookie Tree?
I just mentioned it. Pastor Marvin Crawford, Judith Wade, Arlene Tillett, Bruce Tillett, Brandon Gillett, Loretta Burks, and that's it. And Godfrey Smith Jr. as the chairperson.
Okay.
You got it?
All right. Good. And now we have coming up for this weekend, Pa, we have right here in Orange Walk. In Orange Walk East, we have, I think it's only one village in Orange Walk East, I'm trying to find it here, and that is Champine Ridge. And this is the fourth week, like I rightly mentioned earlier, this is the fourth week of the village, rungs of the village council election. So we have Champine Ridge in the Orange Walk East area. It's not a large village, it's a small village, but that village people come out and vote by. They usually got high turnout. It might look like small numbers, but that's just because of the population. Then we have Indian.
Before you go there, I'm just noticing that in Coyote, in Stan Creek, St. Bite had 7 people running for chairperson.
What?
7.
Damn.
And the one who was elected, Jose Maria Aleman, won by 1 point, 1 vote over Peter Justo Agustin,
Man.
and 5 votes over Eloise June Lopez. So that was rather tight as well.
St. Bite.
Yes, St. Bite.
Yeah. Yeah, Paso, this Sunday, we'll hit Champine Ridge this Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
That's in Orange Walk East. That's the only village in Orange Walk East for this week. And next week will be the last one, which is Palmar. And even to tell me about Palmar gets so big now because it's spread out.
Mm-hmm.
But like we see, and I wonder if the people will be able to vote. But like you rightly say, they are in Palmar.
Mm-hmm. Lo que yo estoy viendo últimamente es de que los políticos están utilizando la ambigüedad en la ley a su favor. Y los políticos hoy en día, yo diría, fueran tontos si no lo hacen.
Yeah.
No debía haber dicho eso, pero lo dije. Porque como sonara como si estoy promoviendo que se rompa la ley. Pero no se está rompiendo la ley. Simplemente te dice la ley, ¿tienes beliceño o residente permanente? O si es que vives aquí en la aldea 2 meses, puedes votar.
Hello, good morning, SugarCity MorningShow.
Good morning, Mr. Orza. How is the morning, sir?
Good morning, El Rey de la Selva.
¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo se encuentran ahí en Espino Centrales?
Bueno, pues estamos anunciando los Village Council Elections para la semana que pasó, esta semana que viene.
Bueno, pues, muy bien. Para esta semana que viene, yo solo que llamé para informar al público en general, especialmente aquí en la parte norte de nuestra nación beliceña, que en San Esteban sí va a haber elección de Village Council. No va a ser como la vez pasada que no hubo elecciones.
Okay.
Solo se sentaron las personas porque no hubo rival, no hubo contrincante, no hubo nadie más que corra que solamente ellos.
¿Cuántos grupos hay? ¿Cuántos grupos hay para San Esteban?
Pues hasta ahorita, como yo tengo entendido, hasta ese momento hay 2 grupos.
2 grupos,
Según entiendo, hay un grupo que está puesto por Danny Grijalva,
Okay.
el que encargado del UDP en esta división, y el otro grupo es un grupo de 7 personas, 7 mujeres que están corriendo para ningún partido político, están corriendo independientemente. Hay buenas intenciones para trabajar con el pueblo de San Esteban.
Hay un político que está soportando el grupo independiente.
Absolutamente no.
Bueno.
La respuesta es no.
Okay.
Este no está corriendo a ningún partido como otros partidos independientes que tienen nombre.
Bueno.
Han salido que corren, estos no. Estas son 7 mujeres. Las 7 mujeres. Y son mujeres joventonas, son de mujeres de 20 años hasta 40 años, que son mujeres responsables, mujeres de casa, mujeres respetadas por el pueblo sanestebeño. Es un partido de 7 mujeres en la cual tienen buenas intenciones para San Esteban. Ellos no van a venir con un manifiesto como hizo aquella vez las personas que cogieron un manifiesto y ni uno de ellos cumplieron. Y aún así, hay personas que estuvieron en el concilio pasado por Denny Grijalva, que todavía están corriendo en ese grupo que tiene Denny para esa elección del 21 de...
Tú estuviste corriendo la vez pasada.
¿Ah?
Tú corriste la vez pasada.
¿Cómo?
Si tú te ofreciste la vez pasada.
Yo tenía intenciones de correr.
¿Y por qué no corriste?
Dije, mejor se los dejo a ellos.
¿Es cierto que se te pagaron por no correr? ¿Es cierto que te pagaron para que no corras?
Eso es mentira.
Ok, muy bien.
Eso es mentira. A mí no me han pagado. Yo no soy una persona que me vendo tampoco.
Ok, muy bien. Así escuché.
Yo soy una persona que yo soporto por persona para una elección, no por partido. Yo soy una persona que no por partido yo voy a soportar a las personas que soy UDP, que soy UDP rematado, que soy PUP rematado. Yo voto por la persona que está corriendo. Para su información de todos ustedes, cuando corrió Chendo Muldina contra Yanni, yo fui directamente para Yanni Briseño. No porque me consideraba PUP o me considero PUP, sino que yo voté por la persona que sé que es mejor, que puede representar el pueblo de San Esteban.
Pero señor, tú sabes cómo está la gente en esas aldeas en elecciones. ¿Está duro para los grupos independientes que ganen?
Bueno, aquí en San Esteban no está duro, chiquillos, porque tenemos por entendido que Gianni Grijalva va para 3 años, 3 periodos consecutivos que va a seguir corriendo contra el honorable Gianni Briseño. Ya perdió 2 elecciones abrumadoras, derrota consiguió Gianni Grijalva. Y yo todavía no entiendo cómo Dean Barrow y el Partido Unido Demócrata permite que un hombre que ha perdido 2 veces con el líder del partido...
Lo que yo no entiendo, joven, lo que yo no entiendo es que cómo es que la gente de San Esteban pueda seguir votando para el azul cuando al final del día ni su carretera que fue prometida por años por John Briseño. John Briseño no lo ves en San Esteban, así, enteramente. Así que no me des eso, por favor. No me des eso. Eso es un par de tonterías. Eso es lo que tú dices, pero él está ahí detrás. Él está ahí detrás de todo esto. Como fantasma, pero finalmente va a estar detrás. Así que no me vengas con que no está metido. No, ese cuento no me lo creo. Muchas gracias. No me lo creo.
Pero si hablamos como él dijo que él no puede saber cómo Dean Barrow siempre va a tener Denny Grijalva. Pero Orange Walk Central tenía un convention.
Pero la cosa es que ¿quién está reparando cabeza en Central aquí atrás? Dígale lo que tú quieras de Mr. Denny, que es esto, que el otro. Pero ¿quién está reparando cabeza aquí atrás en Central? Solo Denny. Okay. Pero solo lo está haciendo. Solo lo está haciendo.
Hello, good morning, SugarCity MorningShow.
¿Por qué me cortaron? Yo
te corté.
Lo que yo le estoy diciendo
yo te corté, no me está Osher.
A Emanuel Martínez, que yo soy el que vivo en San Esteban, no él. Yo sé la información desde San Esteban.
Pero León,
son las que está poniendo Denny Grijalva.
Que yo te estaba diciendo.
Que ya supieron.
Escúchame, León. Escúchame, León. Escúchame, León. Que yo te estoy diciendo que Orange Walk Central tenía un convention con Yvette, con Evan y Denny Grijalva. Y Denny Grijalva ganó el convention.
Sí, ganó el convention, pero ganó el convention, pero la elección grande lo va a perder, papá. Eso lo va a perder rotundamente. Nosotros aquí en Orange Walk y Corazón, quién sabe si metemos un candidato del UDP. Yo lo dudo. Y se los voy a recordar a ustedes. Se los voy a recordar.
Ok, muy bien, gracias, Hasta luego.
It's time for us to go, but we'd just like to remind everybody that we'll be sitting the exam for the Police Department tomorrow. We want to wish you, myself and Emmanuel from the SugarCity Morning Show, we want to wish you all the best. We want to wish you success. You go and you take that exam, but not only success to pass the exam, but in your training and when you become a police officer, we want to wish you the best. Remember, tomorrow you must report there, be before or by 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Take 2 pens, take your writing pad, go dress neat. If you want to call your girl or your boy before you go in, you call them, because you will not be permitted to take cell phones inside your calculator. Have a nice breakfast, drink one water. You need to carry a valid ID. It can be a social or a driver license, but we want to wish you all the best and do it with your heart.
Good. Today is Friday.
Yeah, it's Friday.
I want to take time out to wish everybody a beautiful weekend. And gane quien gane. Gane quien gane las elecciones. Pero mientras que los dos estén jugando limpio, no hace ningún sentido tener una elección si uno está jugando sucio. Si uno juega sucio, entonces es como si me estuvieras dando permiso que yo también lo haga. Porque también quiero ganar. ¿Me entiendes?
Right. Yeah.
Así que este show repite a las 9 hoy por la noche. De todas formas, primero Dios, estaremos el lunes con ustedes a la misma hora.
Con todos los resultados.
Así que con todo el resultado. Así que, compañeros, tengan un bonito día. Gocen este fin de semana. Yo sé que voy a estar trabajando bastante, pero también voy a tomar tiempo aparte sábado por la tarde a descansar un poco. Así que cuídense mucho. Mi nombre es Emmanuel. Nos vemos el lunes. Primero Dios.
SugarCity Morning Show.